Hi guys, and how do you do? So today I'm wearing my shades because we're gonna throw some shade, but not really. Actually, what we're gonna be doing today is going over the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette fake, the replica. It's not real. So if you guys have purchased one recently that was too good of a deal, you may want to go ahead and watch this video and we can go over to see if you've actually purchased a real one or if you were taken in by a fake. So let's just go right into the description. First of all, this is what the box looks like. I took a picture of it when I first received it. I ordered off AliExpress. I paid $16 and it took about a month to get here because it was coming from overseas. So when I first got it in the mail, I took a picture of it, sent it to my friend, and she did ask me like, well, are you sure it's not real? Because that is how convincing this is. She has a real one that she uses probably on a daily, and so she knows exactly what hers looks like. So this was actually pretty convincing if she wasn't sure just by the picture. However, when we did get them side by side, that's when you can see the real differences. This box has the same ombre effect as that one does. However, on the fake one, this is more of, the end here is more of a peachy tangerine color, which has a little bit of more orange to it. Whereas the real one ends in like more of a deep pink. So that was the only thing that we saw, like, okay, well, maybe the colors are a little off. But with a lot of stuff, especially when it comes in boxes, these boxes do have a tendency after time to kind of change color because it is like, it's paper. So it can change. So we were like, okay, well, let's go a little deeper and see, some differences. Then it came with this insert just like hers. The same picture, same wording, same everything. However, the paper quality on mine is more papery, whereas hers was a little bit more of a hard stock feel, and hers had like a lot more glossy cover to it. This one does have a tiny bit of a glossy finish, but that one was a lot thicker of a glossy finish. So if you've got something and the insert seems a little bit more papery than more solid paper, you might be in possession of a replica. But if that's not enough to solidify in your mind that this might not be real, we're going to go into now the actual palette. Same thing, has an ombre going across. Again, this ended more in like a tangerine pink, where hers was more the true pink. On hers, it was more of an off-white, wherever it showed white, whereas you can see on this one, it's a brighter white, and hers was more like just an off-white. So then when we opened it up, we did get a scent off of it. It does have they tried really good they tried so hard with this. So, kudos for that. It does have a peach scent, but it's more of like an air freshener a peach scent. Whereas with hers, it was more of like a fresh peach scent. The best way for me to explain that is if you've ever had a peach Snapple, and when you first open it and you get that initial peachy scent come up, that's what the authentic peach palette smells like that peachiness, that fresh peach smell. Whereas, like I said, this one does smell more like an air freshener peach. Then on hers, the thing that says peach is flat on hers. Very solid, very, good construction. Whereas this one, you probably can see it does lift up and stuff, which, if you wanted to make this, if you do have a fake one and you still want it to look authentic, just glue it down. So then the mirror also on I don't know if you can see that. It's a good mirror, but on the authentic one, it's more solid. It doesn't waver as much. This one does have a little waver to it. Now, initially when I purchased this, I was like, I swore I was not going to put it on my face because I'd heard such bad things about the, what's in the stuff that comes from them and the things that they use to make it. But then I went to Corpus and I didn't die. So I felt indestructible. So I put it on my face. So that's what I'm wearing today. I don't know if you can tell too well. My camera, like I said, it's not the best. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. I did put this on my face. So in a week, if I'm blind, you know what did it, and don't use this. I'm not suggesting for anybody to use these simply because I've heard the same stories y'all probably have. But I also did hear like a lot of times those stories are kind of put out there by the original makers of these palettes because they're losing out on a lot of money when you're buying the fakes. But whatever the case may be, I felt brave because nothing ate my leg off when I went in the Port A water. So it was fine for me. And okay, so as far as the actual colors go, We swatched quite a few of these. This is not as pigmented as those colors. A lot of the ones that have like glitters in them, it's the payoff wasn't as much. But if you're somebody who doesn't really like glitter and you like these actual colors, you just don't like the background, that much black background or whatever it's called, glitter, then these colors probably would work for you, because the colors there, the colors there, the glitter's not. But these are a little bit powderier than what I'm used to working with when it's Too Faced products. So, but I was able to work with them. I was able to blend. Like I said, I actually did this look that I have on my eyes. I used a YouTube tutorial that a girl had done using the actual authentic one, and I just copied her, and it came out similar. Like I said, the color payoff, hers came out a little bit more intense, where mine's didn't, which I'm fine with, because that was a little too intense for me. So it's fine that it came out a little bit more mellow for me. But all things aside, that's how you could tell. And one of the biggest things, if you buy this fake palette, one of the biggest telltale signs, like forget everything else I told you as far to look for. Also on the fake one, the words aren't as bright. On the authentic one, they're like super golden, just bright, and you can see the names very clearly when you open that. But the biggest thing that's going to tell you that this is a fake, all of the colors are similar. This Talk Derby, to me, they need to get a better spell checker wherever they're making these fakes at, because they spelled this one, I don't know, let me see if I can get it to come up right there. It's Talk Debbie to me. It's supposed to be Derby. They spelled it with 2 B's. So that right there is like fake. Come on. Like, really? You couldn't even spell the name right? But that right there was the biggest telltale sign, is that it said Talk Debbie to me. So if you get a palette and you notice that the scent is a little off, that the word is spelled wrong on that name, this little paper thing, the color is a little off, the smell's a little off, then you, my friend, are in possession of a replica. Now, like I said, I did purchase this for only $16 on AliExpress, and I will tell y'all right now, I won't be getting a refund on that, because on their website, it does say if you want a refund, you are not allowed to make any kind of social media, anything like this, any proof that it's not real videos. So I guess what they're saying is, we'll give you your money back, just don't bust us on our bullshit. But considering I've got a lot of friends who are so into makeup, I've got a lot of friends who spend all kinds of money on makeup, and I would hate for them to end up with something that isn't real. I'm not going to worry about that $16, and I'm going to tell y'all exactly what the differences were. So that being said, that's all for this. This Too Faced, like I said, I don't recommend anybody use it. All I'm saying is I used it and I feel okay. So who knows, maybe that'll change. But yeah, that's pretty much for the Sweet Peach palette. So I'm not gonna be trying to get my money back on that, because I am gonna be putting this video out. And I guess that's all, guys. Yeah, if you have any other questions and you want to know anything more about this palette, by all means, message me. I will try to answer them as best I can. But yeah, pretty much I have a fake one. I did use it. I'm not suggesting anybody else do that, but if you want to, if you're somebody who just loves the look of the new makeup palettes, but you really don't use them a lot, these are great to buy just if you're going to display them. I know a lot of people who do that, who buy stuff and just display it out. So that's probably what this is going to be, only because I felt brave today. Who knows how I'm going to feel tomorrow. But this might just get put up somewhere, you know, maybe part of some decorational thing or whatnot. But I have seen quite a few of these, and also for the nakeds, for all of the high-end stuff, I see replicas all the time, and they're very cheap. So I just wanted to let you guys know exactly what to look for if you are purchasing this, and if you want to know if you've purchased a fake one or not. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. And as always, how do you do? Have a great day, guys. Bye.